This is Electric Type, and we're back with Beat Theory 101, Lesson 3. Last lesson we talked about getting inspired. Now we're going to say we are inspired. We spent 12 hours a day watching old movies, finding something to write about. We're all pumped, we're psyched, we're ready to write. But you can't just write beats anywhere. Now, it's not like old school music where you just get a trash can or something. Those aren't good. That's not going to write you your dance floor smashing hits that we focus on here at Beat Theory. So you're going to need a lot of things so that you can be comfortable writing your beats. One of the first things that you're going to need, you got to have a desk, your computer, some stuff like that. But there's a lot of other things that people don't really think about. For example, you're going to have a chair to sit on. And you're going to want it to be fairly comfortable. You don't want to have to sit on a metal folding chair for 10 hours while you listen to your bass kick and decide if it sounds good. Because your ass is going to hurt and that's going to suck. So I just went to Staples. I bought this chair on sale. It cost me like 30 bucks, and it's freaking comfortable, and I spend a lot of my life sitting in this chair. So I recommend finding something good to sit on while you write beats. That's going to be the #1 point of this lesson. But there's a lot of other things that you need to be comfortable with. Your setup and your equipment. A lot of people are just continually updating. They have to have the newest software. I use FL Studio 7, and I know that they're probably like 9 or 10 right now, but I'm not updating because I know how to use this one. It's like having a guitar. Your guitar doesn't change, but you learn how to write music better on it as you go. So I'm sticking with this program until I absolutely have to change, because I'm comfortable with it. A lot of other things, I know there's a lot of fancy interfaces and different things. Well, I've been sticking with this sampler. It's one of the first things I bought for writing beats, and it works great. I'm comfortable with it, I know how to use it, and there's no need to change it, so I'm sticking with it. Another thing that you really need to be comfortable with is your studio monitors. You're going to spend a lot of money on these guys, but they're very important, because without them, you're not going to know what that bass kick is going to sound like when somebody's blasting it in their car, or it's filling up some club and everybody's dancing to it. You want to know what your bottom end sounds like. So I suggest reading the manual on those monitors whenever you buy them, because if they don't sound right, you don't have them set up right, you're not going to be able to tell. It's going to sound different in your ears, and it's just not going to be comfortable. You're going to be tired from straining and trying to listen to them. See, with mine, they have to be aimed. They're very directional, and if you don't have them set up right, they're going to sound a lot different if your chair's too low and you're not at ear level with your tweeters. So you got to have that your studio set up so that you're comfortable with everything that you're working with. It's a very important part to writing beats, and a lot of people really don't think about it. In my first band, we didn't really have chairs or couches or any kind of even a computer desk. We had a little end table that we set laptops on, and we had kitchen bar stools that we had to sit on. So you'd be you'd be clear up on your bar stool like this, looking down at the laptop, trying to figure out what sounded good. And we didn't have studio monitors. We had cheap headphones, which aren't comfortable at all, and it really made things a lot more difficult than it needed to be. And I'm not saying you have to have all kinds of money to buy these things, although it would be nice to have even nicer monitors, but just taking the time to set up your cheap speakers. These are my old speakers that I've had for like 5 years that I wrote beats on, and they came with a computer that my mom bought when I was like 5, and they kind of suck, but if you take the time to set them up so you're getting the perfect sound out of them, it really helps to make things a lot more comfortable. And I think if you're comfortable, your music is going to show it.